Story Nest.
Okay, I will generate a series of high definition 16:9 1080p3 D 60 fps animation style images depicting Luna the llama and Leo the lion embarking on a journey through a vibrant jungle, helping lost animals find their way home. The images will have a 1920x 1080 resolution and feature consistent characters throughout the story. Luna, with her soft white fleece and gentle eyes, and Leo, the brave lion with a golden mane that shimmered in the dappled sunlight, stood at the edge of the whispering woods. The air hummed with the chirps of unseen insects and the distant calls of exotic birds, a symphony that beckoned them into the emerald depths. Luna carried a woven satchel filled with juicy jungle berries and a rolled-up map that rustled softly with every step. Leo, ever vigilant, scanned their surroundings with a confident gaze, his tail swishing rhythmically through the tall, flowering grasses. They had heard tales in their sunny savanna home of little creatures getting lost within the dense foliage of the whispering woods, and their kind hearts had compelled them to offer their help. Deeper within the jungle's embrace, where colossal ferns unfurled like emerald ribbons and vibrant orchids clung to ancient trees, Luna and Leo encountered their first lost soul. It was a tiny tree frog, no bigger than Luna's thumb, perched precariously on a broad leaf, its normally bright green skin now a pale mottled gray. Tears welled in its golden eyes as it trembled, explaining in a tiny croaky voice that it had hopped away from its lily pad home by the shimmering lagoon while chasing a particularly iridescent butterfly and couldn't find its way back. Luna offered the little frog a sweet red jungle berry, which it gratefully nibbled, while Leo gently nudged the leaf closer so Luna could carefully scoop up the frightened amphibian into her satchel. Their journey continued through a tangle of vines and under a canopy alive with the chatter of monkeys. They followed a winding stream, its water as clear as crystal, reflecting the lush greenery above. Suddenly they heard a frantic chattering from high in the branches. Looking up, they saw a small monkey clinging precariously to a thin limb, its big brown eyes wide with panic. It had been playing hide and seek with its family, and had ventured too far, now completely disoriented and afraid to climb down. Leo, with his powerful roar that echoed gently through the trees, reassured the little monkey, while Luna pointed out the direction she thought it had come from, remembering a flash of brighter fur she had seen earlier. Encouraged by their calm presence, the little monkey cautiously made its way back along the branches, chattering happily as it spotted its family below. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Luna and Leo heard a soft whimpering coming from a cluster of giant luminous mushrooms. Peeking behind them, they found a small fluffy owlet, its downy feathers slightly ruffled, and its large round eyes filled with distress. It had been learning to fly with its mother, but had gotten separated during a sudden gust of wind. Luna gently stroked its head with her soft muzzle, while Leo used his keen senses to listen for any sign of the mother owl. He let out a soft hoot, mimicking the sound he had heard earlier, and waited patiently. Soon, a larger owl swooped down from the twilight sky, her worried hoots turning to joyful coos as she nuzzled her lost owlet. With the little tree frog still safely nestled in Luna's satchel, guided by the sound of gentle croaking, they finally reached the shimmering lagoon, its surface reflecting the twinkling stars that had begun to appear in the darkening sky. The little frog let out a joyful ribbit as it spotted its lily pad home, and with a grateful look at Luna and Leo, hopped happily back into the cool water. Luna and Leo smiled at each other, their hearts warmed by the joy of reuniting lost friends and families. As the jungle settled into the peaceful rhythm of the night, they knew their journey had been a success, and they looked forward to any future adventures where their kindness could light the way for those who had lost their path.